This artwork was a big surprise. I was led by my staff and my wife and others into a room at a dinner, and there our chairman, John Ruan III, unveiled this bust. And suddenly there I was looking at myself. And it was an incredibly moving moment to see that. I was so incredibly touched by this gesture by Mr. Ruan to give me a place here in the Hall of Laureates and the Iowa Gallery. And the bust is of Macedonian marble done by Benjamin Victor. And Ben Victor was the artist. He's an honorary Iowan because we had commissioned him to create the statue of Dr. Norman Borlaug that stands in the US Capitol. And I was the chairman of the committee that chose him, raised all the money for that project. So after we got to know Ben, Mr. Ruan and the staff got in touch with Ben, and working from photographs, he created this. I leave it to you to decide whether you think he's captured me or not. On the base are 3 medals that represent highlights in my life and my career. One is the US Army Air Medal. I was the only civilian to ever earn the Army Air Medal for flying helicopter missions in combat in Vietnam. And there is the State Department Medal for heroism and valor for life-saving rescues that I did in Vietnam and in Cambodia. And in the middle is the Iowa Medal, which I received in 2014 from Governor Terry Branstad. And one of the incredible honors of my life and my career to be only the 23rd person in the history of Iowa to receive our state's highest civilian recognition. And I'm so pleased and so honored that Norman Borlaug and John Ruan Sr., other 2 significant figures in the history of the World Food Prize, also have that award. There's no other organization that has its 3 leaders, all of whom have Iowa's highest honor and highest civilian recognition. So I'm humbled and incredibly honored by this recognition and its place in here. And I like to bring my family in here, and had my 2-year-old granddaughter in, and she said, "Oh, does that look like Grandpa?" And she said, "No," shook her head, and went away to look at some of the other artwork.